Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Zionist prince. We've got a situational update on the Iran attacks. We're going to get right into everything right now. 2 videos back to back right now, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm doing a video right now to cover everything that's happened so far, and then we'll be doing a summary video on the first day of this operation because there's going to be more. So make sure you subscribe because that next video is going to give you everything you need to know about what just happened. Let's get right into it. All right, so we're jumping over to Twitter right now. This is coming from Jonathan Carl. I just spoke to President Trump and asked him about the Israeli attack on Iran. Here's what he told me. I think it's been excellent. We gave them a chance and they didn't take it. They got hit hard, very hard. They got hit about as hard as you're going to get hit. And there's more to come, a lot more to come. We're looking at a pretty unprecedented situation where Israel pulled off something very akin to the beeper attack in Hezbollah in Lebanon a couple months back, or almost a year ago now. Here's going to be this is a short update. I'm going to do a full assessment, IDSF, full report from the IDF in the next video. So again, make sure you're subscribed for that video. But here's a little brief summary of what's been accomplished. For military assassinations, we had the IRGC Chief of Staff Hossein Salami killed, IRGC General Gholami Rashid killed, Chief of Staff Mohammad Bagheri killed, nuclear scientist Dr. Faridun Abbasi, Mohammad Mehdi Tarhanchi, Dr. Abdul Hamid Minoshecher also killed, and attacks in Tehran have been in Keitare, Nivaran, West Tehran and Chitgar, East Tehran, Mehrabad, Mahallati, Shahid Chamran, Tower in Kamaranach, Sadatabad, Andersgu, Orchid Complex in Satarkhan, Shahid Dagehahi Settlement in Tehran, Farhadzadi in Tehran, Armed Forces General Staff Headquarters, Ali Shamhanki's residence in Sahara, Tehran, in Sadat Abad Square's Teacher Complex, and other cities and locations, Natanz nuclear site, which we're going to have to talk about in the next video. Insane that they pulled this off. Parchin nuclear facilities, military bases in Tehran and Qom province, Khorramabad or Khorramabad, Hamidan, Parchin, Qasir, Shirin, Tabriz, which is crazy because it was pretty much right there a couple days ago. Piranshah, Kermanshah, Ilam, Arak heavy water facility. Let's get into some videos that are going to further explain to us exactly what we're looking at, but that's what's been accomplished thus far. And again, a more detailed overview of that coming in the next video. This is a look at precisely where the bedrooms were, and this is how precise these attacks were. It's kind of remarkable, the IDF pulling off just the most amazing operations as always. The precision is always terrifying and impressive. At the same time, being able to literally just missile through a window and not hurt anybody else. Insane. Here's rare Mossad footage published by Mossad in an unusual manner, including footage of the Mossad's operational force during the deployment of precision strike systems intended to destroy Iranian air defense systems. So here's the footage. So you can see some of the footage here of the Mossad and their precision strikes. Unbelievable work here. This looks like they're taking out some sort of aerial defense. Yeah, boom, done. And by the way, I just want to say there's been some crazy theories as you're watching this that Israel had constructed. We're gonna get into this in the next video probably. But Israel had constructed a drone manufacturing facility inside of Iran. That's how deeply embedded the Mossad has been in the IRGC. Psychotic, crazy turn of events. We knew that the Mossad has been deeply embedded in the IRGC and there's been a lack of trust there. But to the level that it is kind of remarkable. And it should send the shivers down the spines of everybody involved in the IRGC. Here's Mossad agents deploying attack systems in Iranian territory. Crazy. Mossad's just lingering around in Iran. Bananas, man. Bananas. Bananas, bananas, bananas. What an operation. Breaking. Trump says the USA will defend itself and Israel if Iran retaliates. Another theory that's important to mention right now for all of you guys who are angry that the US is backing Israel. It looks like this was, while USA didn't, as we mentioned last night in my first update when this was all breaking out, USA said they were not involved, but it looks like Trump may have actually been stringing the Iranians on this entire time, the IRGC this entire time, in preparation for an attack like this. It looks like this was premeditated, which is remarkable chess game while the Iranians were playing chess, while the IRGC was playing chess. Sorry, incredible chess game while they were playing checkers. If this is true, and I'm not sure we're ever going to get an answer to that, but it looks like Bibi has been saying it from the beginning that there was nobody to negotiate with. The IRGC was just going to string Trump along, and there was no negotiations to actually even have. It may be that Trump initially thought he was going to be able to negotiate with them, but at some point he switched to a policy of maybe just stringing them along in hopes to dupe them and then do this full strike. Because again, in the next video, we'll get into everything that's been accomplished. It's quite insane. It's quite remarkable. On April 12th, Donald Trump gave a 60-day ultimatum to sign a deal. Iran refused all offers. Today is day 61. Never underestimate President Trump is the post right here. And of course, the woke right is getting angry. Netanyahu wrote Netanyahu note at the Kotel, at the Western Wall the other day. Mossad yakum I can't read it. My Hebrew is not that good. I can't read it. Honestly, I can't read it. Pretty sure this is a Bible verse, something akin to talking about a lion rising. I even brought another full Israeli friend born and raised in Israel to read it right now. He didn't totally understand it either. So I'm not even judging myself that hard on this one. Another tweet here from Donald Trump. We have breaking President Trump. The U.S. will defend itself in Israel if Iran retaliates. He added Iran cannot have a nuclear bomb, and we're hoping to get back to the negotiating table. But there are several people in Iran's leadership that will not be coming back. Pretty eerie messaging here from President Donald Trump. This is also one of the IRGC leaders that was just killed in this operation. Let's take a
برخورد آتی ما با صهیونیست‌ها از جنس وعده‌های صادق نیست، بسیار کوبنده‌تر، ویرانگرتر و مخرب‌تر خواهد بود.
Well, it was definitely crushing for you, good sir, because you are no longer alive. I want to show you guys some more footage from this insane operation from last night. This is on-the-ground footage from Iran. It's a clip theorized to be a weapons depot that was hit. So you can see these multiple explosions after the IDF struck it. Not really a good explanation for that one other than what you're looking at there. Crazy. Then we have just insane footage of all the rocket fire coming down on Tehran at the same time. Look at that. What a massive operation. So impressive. So impressive. Let's watch it again. Just hell raining down on Tehran. Crazy. Some more looks at some of the precision striking here. Right through the apartments. And apparently a lot of these IRGC members were living in the same apartment complex together. Here's right after. Incredibly impressive operation by the IDF. And I know I mistranslated last night because the name was just coming out. I was really tired and I didn't get the update correctly, but the operation is now officially dubbed Rising Lion. I do feel like this may be a double innuendo calling back to the Persian lion that's on the flag, trying to maybe bring down the regime, even though it's kind of a double entendre because Israel has sort of taken an official stance saying that we're not trying to overthrow the regime, which doesn't make a lot of sense considering the regime is the reason for all the problems in the Middle East at the moment. But that being said, this is very exciting, obviously very scary as well. I myself am currently in Italy. My flight got canceled. I was supposed to fly to Israel tomorrow night, so I'm stuck in Italy now. Don't know for how long. It looks like Israel's airspace is going to be closed for the next 3 to 5 days. Not sure what I'm doing or where I'm going yet. But many Israelis are just like in the same situation abroad. Many Jewish people. My mom was supposed to fly to Israel soon. Her flight's also probably going to be canceled. So this is a big inconvenience to many people, and obviously a big issue for many people. We are going to war now. This is probably going to kick off some sort of intense back and forth. And so again, I ask everybody to just pray. And a very in-depth situational update is coming right after this video. So again, make sure you're subscribed. Support the channel in any way you can, and I will see you guys next one. Shabbat Shalom. Everyone be safe. Love you long time. Goodbye, class. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on thetravelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat, or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.